Hello, and welcome to another video on Explained. And today we are back in the United States. We are sitting in New Orleans today, and we are flying the Delta Airlines Zibo 737-800, and we are going to Atlanta, which is a short hop, about an hour. So cabin is actually ready, so let's go into the cockpit and let's start the APU. And we can get the pushback torque to come, and yeah, we can get going. So let's set our cruising, which is flight level 330. Our landing altitude is 1150, I believe. Let me double check. Atlanta is 1026, so 1150 is fine. Seatbelts can come on. Pushback torque should be here. We are about 30 minutes early, so that's good. Alright, let's set to the APU generators. Turn on the APU bleed. Ground power can come off. Doors are locked. Gate is going off. The pushback torque, is it here? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. May have forgotten to do this. Let's try that again. Um, our runway heading is going to be with 016. There we go, that's our pushback torque. And we can climb to 10,000. I don't know if it's just me, but my screen looks a little bit. My screen is a little bit foggy here. I'm not sure if it's the same or if it's my monitor. It just looks a little bit washed out. Maybe it's my monitor, I'm not sure. But we have pushback torque coming now, and we should be ready to go. So hydraulics is on. Everything else can come on a bit later. Alright, here we go. So we are departing on runway 02 today. So I think it's just over there. I don't think it's too far. Uh, let's do that. Just double check. Yeah, it's not that far away. Alright, let's turn off our packs and then we can start number 2.
Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed
Beacons are
into the
on,
main bin, and place smaller
dark
items
pressure is
in
good,
handbags and
and we are
bolsters.
clear right. Start number 2.
If you use your electronic device in your seatbelt, please do not adjust your seat until the
Start
car is
valve
stopped,
is open.
and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear. As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, just grab onto the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle.
Alright, we have
Please
N2
remember that your
EGT
ear seatbelt
N1,
security strap
fuel
only tightens on the
flow,
outside
and
seat.
oil pressure is
Even if
good.
the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member's instructions. Smoking, including the use of
Start
e-cigarettes, is not
valve
allowed on
is
any
cut off.
Delta flight.
Clear left,
Now,
start number
finish
1.
tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. There are 8 exits on this plane,
N2
4 doors,
EGT
2 on each
N1,
side, and 4 window exits over the wings. The forward doors have detachable slides that can be
oil
used for
pressure,
flotation. Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. In the event of an
fuel
evacuation,
flow,
leave all carry-on items
and
behind.
EGT.
All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull
And
on the
start
shoulder
valve
mask
cut
until
off.
the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others. A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the middle. If you're seated in the business or business class cabin, the vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the
Alright, we
vest from
can
the
turn on
interior
the
and
NTIs
place
when
the
we get
vest
to the
in the
runway.
overhead pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the
So
strap
it's
around
pretty
your
warm
waist
right now,
and
it's
attach it to
28
the buckle
degrees,
strap,
so we
and
don't
adjust
really need
securely
it.
around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it
Rudder
by
full
pulling
left,
into the tube
full
and shoulder
right,
level. A
and
water
ground is
activity
clear.
light is attached
Brakes
to
off.
each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are lowered, and
Flaps
your seat
5.
belt is put away. As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you need anything before we
Full up,
take off.
full down,
And
full
finally,
left, full
now would be a
right.
good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
On behalf of everyone at Delta, thank you for paying attention. Now, as we get ready for
We
takeoff,
actually need
please
to
sit
make
back,
a
settle in,
left
and
turn,
enjoy
so
your
I'm
flight.
not sure how to do that. We might have to go over there and then make a turn. We have to go the long way around. Clear right and clear left. TCAS is clear.
Approaching 2-9.
And we are clear right, clear left. Alright, let's tell cabin crew to take their seats. The runway length is 7,000 feet. It's not very long, but it should be alright. Clear left, clear right. Oh, I'm not sure why the ground power sign is still on. Recall flaps 5 green, trim is 4.25. Takeoff briefing, cabin is secure, MCP is on heading. Transponder TRA. Strobe light is on, landing lights will be coming on very soon. Feel like we're a bit low over there. Let's
Approaching 02.
do that. That looks a bit better. Runway 2 identified. Alright,
On
thrust to
runway
40.
02.
And stable. Check.
V1, rotate. Positive rate. Yeah. 400. 1,000.
Alright, we can make a right turn to intercept our um, first waypoint, which is GCV. Alright, autopilot 1. Oh, I forgot to turn on the landing lights. The cloud still looks a little bit like pixelated. Oh, right. I forgot to turn off the clouds mode. Alright, we can turn on VNAV. Alright, continue our climb up to 18,000. Lights can come off. And pressure is 4.2. After takeoff checklist, air conditioning is auto, pressure is 4.2. Engine start switches is on auto, landing gear is up, off, flaps up, no lights, auto brakes off. Altimeters is still on QNH. Seatbelts can come off. And we are good. I think the weather seems to be not that good over at Atlanta, so I'll have to double check the weather over there. So we have 070 at 17 knots, 7 centical miles, moderate rain, overcast at 800. Yeah, so I think we have a front moving through that area right now. But anyway, that's a good departure. I will be yeah, we'll just continue our climb here, and I'll stop the recording, and I'll see you all when we get a bit closer to Atlanta. I'll do a approach brief, and hopefully the weather is not going to be too bad. But yeah, we'll check the meta a bit closer to when we get there. Alrighty, so we are starting our descent into Atlanta. I've already set everything up, so our iOS frequency is going to be 110.5. Our approach course is 095. Miss approach is climb 1500, make a left turn, and continue climb to 4000. Our minimums is 1359, which we have already set over there. I'm just trying to look at if we have any VOR, which we do. It's 116.9, so 1169 checked. 095 is set on both. The QNH right now is 997, so we can set that there. And as you can see over here, we have some weather, and it is pretty cloudy out there. So we are using flaps 30. We want to vacate as soon as possible. So we may do auto brake 2 for now. That should be alright. We have 28 knots of headwind, so we're going a bit slow. Descent checklist, pressure landing altitude 1150, NTIs is not required for now, but when we get through the clouds we may turn it on. Approach brief and fuel we have just under 4 tons, and approach brief we have already done that. Speed we have already put in, so 136 plus 7, so 143 over there. Altitude box we can put 4000 when we are on the final approach. Instrument and approach 8, we have already put that. 110.5, 095 over here. Let's continue our descent down to 10,000, and we can go to QNH. Alright, so we will be approaching 10,000 over there at Harbor. And then make a left turn, and then we'll be on a manual vector. So what we'll do is we'll make a right turn once we get a bit closer to the extended approach
Altimeter
line
setting.
set. Um, and then that should bring us directly to the localizer. And we have to be about 4,000 when we make that turn over there. Not sure what the cloud base is. Let me have a look. So we have still overcast at 800, and didn't say there is a second layer cloud. But I mean, this one is pretty high up. I would say it's about 10,000 feet. But it looks clear on the bottom, so it should be alright. Got a bit of wind shear over there. Alright, we'll continue descend down to 8,000, which is what we have over there, and then we can continue our descent down to 4,000. We'll go level change once we start that turn, or well, once we approach shoulder. I'm not sure if that's the right way of saying it, or shoulder. I still have the seatbelt signs on over here, and the one on the self-loading cargo should be doing it itself once we approach 10,000. Everything else is looking good. And just turn on some lights. Alright, we are decelerating or decelerating. Recall checked. Yeah, so as soon as we pass Schuler, we will go on level change and descend down to 4,000 because we are not that far away from the 4,000 waypoint, which is Herdy. So it's about, I would say, 20 miles. Alright, let's turn on some lights. and I'm not too sure why our cabin pressure just shoots up. Over here you can see it's going over 4,000 here. Not sure why that is. Yeah, I have to remove the cloud mod because it's not very good right now. I think it's called enhanced cloudscapes. Yeah. So it is still sort of in a beta version right now, I believe. So yeah, I think they are still working out on some issues over there. We are 14 degrees right now, so I think should not be a big problem. So we don't really need to turn on the anti-ice. Alright, we are approaching 8,000 here. We can go level change.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you.
Now actually we can go VS and go 10,000 feet. Oh, I mean 1,000 feet. I think I said 10,000 feet just now. That will be way too much. Actually, we can even go a bit less than that. Let's go 700 for now. We are still pretty good on our altitude. Alright, so I'll just point our heading to here. And then once we get a bit closer to the extended line, I'll start the turn. I've got a little bit of wind shear right now. And on my previous video, I was talking about I got a new mic, which should be coming hopefully in the next week. I've ordered it about 3 weeks ago, so yeah, it seems like they may have ordered it from overseas, so I'll have to wait for it to arrive. But it has been 3 weeks, so I'm assuming that it should be here pretty soon. Once I have that, I'll be able to talk without holding on my mic, since this one that I have is a handheld one. It's for my camera, but I use it because it's a little bit better. But yeah, once I get that mic, I'll be able to put it on my desk and I won't have to hold on this mic. And I will be able to talk throughout the takeoff and landing. But yeah, for today, I will be putting down the mic on short final just before I take control. I'll probably take control of the throttle maybe about 1,000 feet because we have some wind shear. and I'll take full control maybe about 500 feet just once we are stabilized. Alright, we are on a vector right now, so once we get a bit closer to the extended lines, I will start the turn. Maybe in about, I would say, 5 miles, because we have got a slight crosswind over there that should push us off to the left when we start the turn. So we have to do it a bit early, otherwise we are going to overshoot.
1,000 to go.
Alright, let's go ahead and select over here. Terrain is not a factor. It's showing 1400, so we should be good. But I'll actually reduce it to 500 for now. Alright, let's start our turn. We are a little bit early, but that's fine. We'll just follow here, and we should intercept the localizer and glide slope. Alright, 4,000 feet. As soon as we have localizer alive, we will bring the speed down to flaps up speed. There we go. Let's bring it down to flaps up speed. And we should start the descent pretty soon. Alright, approach is armed. We have Warlock. Glide slope is on standby. Overshot it a little bit, but that's alright. We should be coming back pretty soon. We are about 13 miles out, so we still have plenty of time. Let's tell cabin crew to take their seats.
Cabin crew 6 for London, please.
Alright, glide slope is alive. And now bring the flaps once we are a little bit closer to the glide slope. About there, let's go flaps 1 and bring the speed back. Go around is 4,000, so that is set over there. We are still IMC, but we should break out. According to the forecast, it's about 800, so we'll see. Oh, there's some rain right now, but we are coming out of the clouds. Right, landing checklist, start switches continuous. Recall checked. Speed brake. Arm. I have runway in sight. Alright, gear down. Flaps 10. Flaps 15. And flaps 25. Flaps 30. Flaps 30, green light. Landing gear down 3 green. Auto brake 2. And landing lights are on.
1,000.
Check. I will take the throttle right now. Oh,
Approaching 09 left.
some wind shear. That's alright. Alright, I'll put my mic down and I'll talk to you once we are back on the ground.
500. Approaching minimums. 400. Minimums 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 10. 80 knots.
Well, that was unexpected. I think there was a little bit of downdraft, so we got actually pushed to the ground. Um, but yeah, we ended up bouncing back. Uh, yeah, that was not very good. And the cockpit is very blurry for some reason. Let's turn on the APU. Oop. Alright, we'll take the next right over there. No, actually not this one, it's the next one. Clear right, clear left. APU is available. APU bleed can come on. I don't know why the cockpit is so blurry. Alright, I think it's the third one. It's Bravo 10. That's our gate. I can't see the gate number. I think that might be the one, but it's already taken. So we just have to move down and see if there is a free spot. Hopefully there'll be one further down. Oh, there's one over here, but I don't think it's working, so we'll just have to find another one. I think there's one over there. Yeah, I think this one is working. Alright, we'll just take this one. There is no marshal, so I'm not sure where I'm supposed to park. I don't think AutoGate is working, so I guess we can just park anywhere. Yeah, that's alright, I think. Alright, let's go park and brake. We have APU, fuel can come off. Oh, the gate is actually working. Do we have a SAM AutoGate? No, I don't think so. Not very sure, but that's okay.
Cabin crew doors to manual, please.
Alright, seatbelts off.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open doors. Thank you.
Alrighty, anti-collision lights off.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, once again, we apologize for the flight delay and any dear destination, but you are now free to board and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
The gate is not properly aligned. Nah, but that's good enough. Alright, passengers should deboard pretty quick. Let's have a look at the airports. Yeah, it's not looking very good, is it? Right, well, I'll just check my SimToolkit Pro just to make sure that we are logged in for the flight, which it is. Okay, I'll just finish up the self-loading cargo here. Look at the flight report. We got a D because of our very bad touchdown. So let's have a look at that touchdown. Um, I'm not very proud of it, but it is what it is. Oh, that's really loud. Alright, let's come to this view over here. Oh, we're still pretty far away. Let's cue some music and let's have a look at the landing here. Yeah, I think we ended up a little bit high, so I was pushing it down, but then it causes us to sink pretty bad. Yeah, and then we bounce. It's not very good, is it? Yeah, I think my flare actually saved it from even further um, harder landing because I was yeah, so I was like flaring right as we were touching down over there, and that sort of saved it a little bit. I forgot to set the passenger view because I actually reinstalled the aircraft and I didn't set the passenger view. Yeah, that was a little bit rough. The swinging a bit left and right. What's the wind doing? Yeah, it was, I think it was a little bit of wind blowing around, but nothing too bad. But yeah, that's not the best landing I've done. But anyway, if you have watched this far, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. That will be very much appreciated. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any feedback, leave them in the comments below. I do read every one of the comments and I'll try to help out with any questions. If you have, or if you are new to my channel, feel free to subscribe as well. I do post once or twice a week, depending on my schedule, and I was actually sick yesterday, so I didn't do anything. But yeah, I thought today I will get a video out. And check out my Discord if you would like to talk to me or join a community and talk about aviation and flight sim. The Discord link is on the, I believe, the bottom left of the screen, and I'll put the link on the description as well so that you can click it and join. If you would like to support me and my channel, you can do that. It's on my page. You can do it on my Patreons. So you can check out my Patreons. There's I think $1 or $2 a month, up to like $30 a month. So if you'd like to look at that and support my work, feel free to check out my Patreons. And I do some Microsoft Flight Sim videos as well. If you like to watch my other videos about Microsoft Flight Simulator or Explain, there is a dedicated playlist for those. Just check those on my channel. But yeah, other than that, um, I will leave you all here in rainy Atlanta. And yeah, I'll see you all on the next video.